Alright guys, so I have a 5-gallon bucket of water and we're gonna do a test run on this little buddy. So here we go. Started here, I guess. Turn it over, let it just see how it runs. Alright, I am working on the bog filter at the moment. This here will probably go down about 3 to 4 feet. Right now I think I'm about a foot down, so I might go another 2 feet maybe. And of course it's gonna break off into that. Run down this little stream that I created and into the pond. I probably should, I just know, I should have made that pond bigger. But it's cool, don't get me wrong, the width of it is cool. I could have went a little further back this way. And a little further back that way, but it's here now and I'm gonna deal with it. Can't wait to add more fish because the 5 that I have aren't enough to occupy all the space, I guess. Extremely clear and everything, so looks like someone tried to pull this aside. Oh, there's another fish. They don't like to be seen, but anyway. Planted little flowers, a couple flowers. I had these guys, they're blue, but that one I bought, I'll show you actually. Right over here, they grow on their own. So there's tons of those little blue flowers. So I just grabbed a few and put them on the pond, put them around the pond, and hopefully they start to grow. 1, 2, 3, I think I have 4 over there, and I have those 2 that I bought. They're red and purple. But anyway, finish this up. It looks pretty, starting to look pretty good. Drops. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this up and I'll get back with you. Okay, this is basically a little creation for a, technically like a centipede. And I know it's a little bootleg, but it's gonna work regardless. So with that being said, we're gonna get this set in and see how this turns out. I already sprayed it out. Now I'm gonna dig down probably about, I don't know, 8 or 9, maybe 10 inches of shovel full deep. Then I'm gonna put it in and see how that fits. Then I'm gonna go with liner, underlayment, liner, underlayment, and then I'm gonna do the same for the stream. And then it's going to be rock in time. And once it's rock in time, I'll be able to collapse this little area so that it can flow through. So let's see. All right, I have that pipe in. Love that those came with those. That I don't know what texture this is, but if you can, you can see the holes all in it. But the holes under the actual texture. But I'm not sure what it is. I'm glad it's on there. Now I'm really just doing the dry fit at the moment to see what this will come together like. And this will all be covered with rock, of course. A pond liner, underlayment. Now that that's in, I'm about to keep going. Might dig this down just a little bit more so it can go, but it's actually flush with the level, so I might let it stay. And with that being said, moving forward. But I do know once I put the layment, the rocks and all that, it will go up maybe a few inches, maybe 2 or 3. So with that being said, keep going. Keep you guys updated. All right, wetland dug out. Trench to the, well, stream to the pond is also dug out, and all the liners been pulled back so you can kind of see it much better. And apologies, a little wiggly, but anyway, now it's time for the underlayment and the liner for here, and that's the pond, the actual liners for that area. So we started. Okay, got the pond liner in, along, well, the underlayment and the pond liner, along with some of that old pond liner I had left for just to give it a little barrier between. Centipede, gonna start rocking that in. Got all of the underlayment tucked in. Got a little wider here. kept going down. Literally, that used all of my underlayment. That was literally the last piece. And I was able to slice them in half though, in order to use them, because the stream is not that big. So 3 feet of underlayment is plenty enough for 12-inch, 18-inch string. Like I said, I used the last of it and it literally cleared me out. So that's the reason why I still have underlayment, I mean not other pond liner that I cut off, the excess. Here's some, this is some, which I am considering using for the pond. I'm not 100% sure yet, because I have that pond liner that is actually 33 feet long and it's 10 feet wide. I could cut it in half, make it, you know, 85 feet long by 33 by 66 technically. So, and that'll probably clear this whole thing for me, and I won't have to use that one at all. But that one is such a much heavy duty, but it's only about 20 feet long. So whatever. That being said, I'm gonna get back started and I'll give you guys an update once I am finished. I'm gonna rock this. All right, I have the liner in with the cover. A little bit of water in there, a little dirty, but got the pond stream started. Pretty much used all of the all the pond liner. I just doubled it, because you can't go wrong with extra protection, especially with all of these trees. So with that being said, I'm gonna see how this turns out. I still haven't got my hose to connect that to the filter, the bog filter, or wetland filter, whichever or they call it. But I guess I'm about beat out, so I'm about to go in the house for a little bit, get me a little rest, and leave the yard just how it is, except this. So got the stream slick running, small little test run, and of course I did not wash off my rock, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. Oh, that's gonna suck. Anyway, this is basically just off the water hose. I have not filled all of it with rock like this is, and it's pretty much clear. This is running, but I'm gonna find a way to burn that up a little bit, because I kind of want it to be a little bit higher before it comes out. So I'm gonna go cut this off and see how this all turns out. So far so good. That's about tons more rock. Anyway, catch you on the next one.